Hold up. Yeah.
The Cavaliers coming to an Eastern Conference contest in this game. Well, what better way to spend a Monday night than with the 2K Sports team and the NBA. Welcome, everyone. With Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. Taking a look at Miami.
This is one of those games when you look at your calendar, it's circled before the schedule's even released. So it's one of the best rivalries we have in our league. And guys, this is the one you do not want to miss.
No doubt about it, because it seems like these two teams always have a reason to be angry at each other, a little chippy at the very least, and that brings out the best basketball in both of them.
All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. On the court for Cleveland, J.R. Smith and LeBron at the 2 and 3. Tristan Thompson is out there with Kevin Love, and it's Irving in at the point. Here's Love. No good. And it's Miami the other way. They defeated Charlotte in their last game.
You know, they played well enough to win, but to be honest with you, I just felt like their opponent's defensive performance was shaky at best.
Yeah, I'd go along with that, Greg. I mean, the game wasn't handed to them, but they definitely didn't have to work as hard for it as they should have.
Well, I think it's been said about 1,000 times now how Coach Spoelstra started as a video coordinator with the Heat. But he's been with the organization for so long, they are starting to become synonymous.
Now, here's Dragic, following the shot by Tristan Thompson. And no good, his first shot of the night, missing.
Major defensive lapse right there. I mean, he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You've got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
Here's Wade. True on the 14-footer.
I mean, even he was surprised to be that open.
Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
And, guys, I was a bit worried, but now we all know the rim doesn't have a lid on it.
Yeah, you could actually feel the tightness and tenseness with each miss. I'm actually glad to see they got that first one out of the way.
That's his first personal foul.
The Heat shooting their first free throws of the game.
2.
That one is off. He doesn't get the second one. Cleveland's gone 0-4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside. The shot's good from Smith.
And it doesn't really matter who starts the break with how he runs the floor. He seems to always be the one who finishes it.
Yeah, he is so fun to watch in how he attacks the rim at full speed like that, man. It's something to behold the way that guy gets to the rim.
Now James, after the missed three from Goran Dragic.
Well, I like the defense there. Right up in his grill, didn't give him a chance.
And now, here are the teams that have heated up offensively in the season's second half. The Heat in 5th.
Kevin, the writing is on the wall, and it's time to get serious. This team has been putting up big numbers. Nothing can give a team focus like the realization at the end of the season is fast approaching.
Now for the Cleveland Cavaliers, they come in off a good outing against Detroit.
And how about the game plan that was constructed for that one? I mean, it was apparent how powerless the D was to stop him.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it. I mean, they just didn't have an answer for anything they threw at him.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the three-point attempt.
You have to avoid fouls like that. As a defender, challenge the three-point shooter, but run by him, not into him.
Catching up on the changes with Miami. Stoudemire's checked in for Whiteside. Josh McRoberts comes in for Luol Deng. Winslow's checked in for Joe Johnson. And it's Richardson in for Goran Dragic. Stolen by Winslow. Knocks it loose. From down in the low post, it goes.
And the defense just gets caught standing around that time and giving up the second chance opportunity.
You know, that just can't happen. They need much more effort than that on the glass.
And no matter who it is, that kind of D isn't going to get it done.
Kicks it to Wade. At the top of the key, Stoudemire. Mozgov with the block. From deep, Richardson. That one's rebounded by Dellavedova. The Cavaliers trail by 3. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. Cleveland shooting their first free throw of the night here.
And 75% on the season as a unit from the free throw line.
You know, they've really put themselves behind the 8 ball in so many of their games because they just have not been able to knock down those foul shots.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Cleveland.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught them off guard, playing airtight defense and coming up with the steals.
And also, how about the fact defensively they're getting that backboard and getting out in transition, especially in this first half.
They've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball into the paint.
Clearly, they've been the aggressors thus far when it comes to attacking the interior in this first half.
Goran Dragic is checked in for Miami. That's good from Shumpert.
And really just trying to take the wind out of their sails here, I think. You know, they're on the wrong end of a run and need to just kind of exhale.
Yeah, sometimes you just need to stop the bleeding. Things were starting to spiral completely out of control, and I think a timeout was a no-brainer there.
The Heat trail by 7. Dragic dishes to McRoberts to halt the run. No good from Dragic. Cleveland's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. Irving for 3. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
And the offense has come together immediately. I mean, they're threatening to run away with this thing already.
Greg, it's hard to imagine they'll stay this hot for 4 quarters, but if they even approximate that, watch out.
Here's Stoudemire. And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard. Cleveland ahead, leading by 10. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. Welcome back, everyone. A lopsided first quarter in the books already as we start the second quarter. What stands out to you from the Cavaliers in this one?
It's been about the pace. You can see they're going to try to keep this game in the open floor.
Yeah, and you know, it's been a tempo that they like, and they're getting some easy buckets in transition here.
Dragic is out there with Richardson. Then there's Whiteside. Then it's Winslow, and it's Dang in the power forwards position. So that's who Miami starts the second with. And it's Dragic off the drive. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the rejection by James. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Here's LeBron. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. To the inside. Thompson. Can't get it to go. Good work defensively by Whiteside. Richardson kicks to Dang. And he banks in the layup. Dang's got the opening basket here in the second quarter for the Heat. The Cavaliers leading by 8. For 3, Love. And Miami shooting 33% for the night. That's a big thorn in their side right now. Dragic gets the bucket.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Here's Dellavedova. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash mouth basketball, guys.
All about imposing your will offensively, getting exactly the kind of looks their coach drew up. And that was a difficult shot from mid-range simply because the defense was engaged.
Yeah, and I think the quickness of the closeout really threw him off.
Now, here's Richardson. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Rebound by Smith. Cavaliers have gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. And James throws it down.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with the dunk like that. Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
Incredible, incredible body control right there. Don't know how he was able to get that one to go, but it sure was a thing of beauty to watch.
And Miami making a change here. Wade's checked in. So timeout called here, the first for Cleveland. Weber, he's checked in for Goran Dragic. And Cleveland also making a change. Irving's checked in for Matthew Dellavedova. The drive by Thompson. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
The Heat trail by 8. The 3 from Johnson. Good, and Weber gets the assist. And that's now 11 points for Johnson.
And the defense scattered all over the place on the break. Nice job finding the wide open 3.
Irving passes to Thompson. And the foul called on Hassan Whiteside. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Greg, no problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
On the wing, James. To the inside. Thompson misses. Miami's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Dang dishes to Weber. Back to Dang. Good ball movement here by Miami. Right side, no good.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
4 of their last 5 makes came off of a high-quality shot inside.
Textbook, really, when you look at how they're playing, they are having their way down low.
And here we go. Fast break. Wade's got it. A shot by Johnson, no good. The Cavaliers leading by 3. The drive by Smith. And it's Whiteside with the rebound. Whiteside's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Smith kicks to James. Knocks it loose.
Frozen. Guys just ice cold, unable to contribute offensively.
That's good. And that's 13 points for Johnson.
Boy, they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
And Clark, it's a strategy that has served them well during the course of this first half.
Wade passes to Whiteside.
Not sure if they're aware of the 2-for-1 opportunity.
Well, they ought to be. I mean, that's basic basketball time management. You've got to be aware of your clock and your situation.
It's LeBron with the drive. And the foul called on Hassan Whiteside. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. And a new group getting ready for Miami. Amare Stoudemire. He's checked in for Whiteside. Josh McRoberts comes in for Luol Deng. Winslow's checked in for Joe Johnson. And it's Dragic in for Weber. And then for Cleveland, Mozgov. He's checked in for Tristan Thompson. Fry comes in for Kevin Love. And Shumpert in there for J.R. Smith.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
And the shot is good. Winslow's got his first points in this one. Irving from long range. They get a hand on it. And welcome back, everyone. The second half about to get underway, and it's been a close one so far. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, you know, one of the things about the truly greats of our game is that sometimes you get spoiled because of how consistent they can be. And so far, another big scoring night for him.
And oftentimes when he puts up that many points in the first half, he follows it up with an even better second half. We'll see if that's the case here.
Oh!
I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is the 2 points, not the dramatics.
Oh, come on, Clark. He had to go for it, didn't he?
Yeah, but hey, he's an athlete, and I can't fault him for that one, although if he missed it, I might have.
The Cavaliers leading by 3. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a 3-point play.
Don't take your eyes off of him because he can make plays from multiple spots on the floor. Put the isolated cam on him.
And there's the feed to Wade. Outside Dang. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And guys, right now, the defense mentally not there. Can't afford too many of those in a close game like this.
Yeah, Jay, you're right. Almost a free run, don't you think? Clark to the hoop for him there.
Momentum can swing on plays like that, Kevin, especially when the finish has that much thunder on it.
Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
He's in one heck of a groove with the scoring. They're going to talk it over and try to figure out how to slow him down.
The Heat making a switch here. Stoudemire's checked in. Now here's Dragic. His scoring has been there on a regular basis. He's averaging more than 14 points a game. Dang can't get it to go. James kicks to Smith. It's hauled in by the Heat. There's a victory here for the home team last time these guys met.
A huge margin of victory for them when these two teams squared off last, and they got scoring from up and down their lineup.
Yeah, the reserves, the guys coming off the bench, Greg, made their presence felt. And, of course, with their big lead, they were able to give the bench a lot of run.
Richardson, he's checked in for Miami. And Cleveland with a change here, too. Dellavedova's checked in. The shot. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Here's Richardson. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Thompson's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. And James throws it down.
That's leadership. Really, really valuable to have someone who can just take charge like he has.
Well, there's a certain amount of confidence you have when the ball is in his hands at that end of the floor right now. I mean, he just gives you a sense of calm and confidence because of how good he is.
Love kicks to Thompson. And he gets the bucket. And it's a 9-point Cavalier lead.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's key to this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
Now here's Dragic. The offensive rebound. Here's Richardson. Tries yet again.
In a tough league like the NBA, here's where Miami sits right now in the league ranking. First in blocks, 4th in field goal percentage. And they're in the top half of the league in team rebounding as well. They've got some glass eaters on that squad.
And going back to that top ranking in terms of block shots, for me it's been pure dominance. Defensively, they have such great presence around the rim, and at times that gets in your head.
Winslow's checked in for Miami. Channing Frye's checked in for Cleveland. Jumper comes in for LeBron. Good on that shot, and with that, the Cavalier lead is cut to just 9 on the basket from Dragic. To the middle, and it's blocked by Dang. And they're able to recover. And Love gets it to go.
It seems like they found their rhythm offensively, and they're shooting the ball much better out of the break.
Hey, I don't know if it was changing baskets or what, guys, but they clearly look a lot better offensively.
And stolen by Fry. And slam dunk by Shumpert.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal, and then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
Dragic dishes to Dang. Can't get it to go. Great D that time from Love. Smith outside. Pass to Fry. Fires from the line. Will not go. This is off the front iron. The Heat trail by 13. So it's Richardson with the jam.
Nothing fancy there. Didn't need it.
Nope. His only concern right now, Clark, is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points.
I like the simplicity.
Well, there's also style just with the fact that he's able to have that kind of a finish, though. Still, I like that pretty one-handed flush.
Josh McRoberts has checked in for Stoudemire.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you could hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
And the Heat with some changes. Whiteside's checked in for Dang. And Dwayne Wade is subbed in for Richardson. Then for the Cavaliers, Mozgov. He's checked in for Love. And Irving subbed in for Smith.
Wow, he got whacked on that, which shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
The Cavaliers have converted 4 of 7 free throws on the night. And the second free throw, good. 27 seconds left to play in the third. And Mozgov comes to help. And stolen by Irving. Lets it fly. The shot will not go.
But that would have been lucky had it fallen. Poor shot selection.
Yeah, look at the coach's face and the expression. It says all over it. Are you kidding me?
Mozgov. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Boy, he is such a ridiculous dunker.
High riser, no doubt about it.
Goodness, I mean,
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Cavaliers ahead, up by 12. Back after this from the American Airlines Arena. Welcome back as we get ready to start the fourth quarter. Not exactly a nail-biter here, but you never know. Dragic is joined in the backcourt by Wade. Johnson is out there with Josh McRoberts. And it's Whiteside in the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group in the game for the Heat. Shumpert with the steal. And Irving gets it to go on the assist by Thompson. Thompson's got his third assist on the night. All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for the Cavaliers.
defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
Here we go, Dwayne.
Wade against Shumpert. Wade passes to Whiteside. Wade can't hit. The Cavaliers leading by 18. Ball going up court. And stolen by Whiteside. Wade, good.
You know, no time wasted getting that ball up the floor for the uncontested finish.
And did not seem happy about how things are going on right now, and maybe wants to make some changes.
I agree. I mean, just was not comfortable with the way things were set up at that particular time. And in that case, I think it's the right thing to do.
Luol Deng is checked in for Josh McRoberts. And then for Cleveland, Love comes in for Mozgov. And Smith subbed in for Shumpert. Here's Thompson. And that one hits back iron. To the middle. Here's Dragic. And the rejection by James. Drops in the breakaway layup. 21 points for Kyrie Irving.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches. He used to say, that ain't gonna get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
LeBron shot is off. The Heat trail by 16. It's deflected. And it's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here.
You know what? A low percentage pass on that one, but sometimes it's worth the risk.
Well, that time the risk did not pay off because it was well defended.
Johnson kicks to Dang. Off target with his 3. Cleveland leading by 16. The drive by LeBron. Another miss by LeBron.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Here's Dragic. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a 3-point play.
Yeah, how about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
Yeah, we call that playing through the whistle. You know, he didn't give up on it when he heard the whistle. He kept his focus, his concentration, and he found a way to get the shot up and down.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
And the Heat call time here.
Way too many shots in close, and he's got to get his guys to cut that down in terms of points in the paint.
Clearly the reason for the timeout, Greg. I mean, he wants his guys to toughen up inside and start protecting the rim.
Wade dishes to Dragic. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Guys, a good chance for them to slow it down.
Yeah, I agree. Got to use some clock here.
That's a 2 from Smith. And Luol Deng pulls it down. Deng's got his 4th rebound in this one. Wade kicks to Johnson. Off target from 3-point range. The Cavaliers leading by 14. Another miss by James.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
Deng with the bucket.
Even though it went down, I don't think that's the kind of look.
The rim rattler.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now.
That's straight up Showtime stuff right there, baby. Major highlight reel material.
James outside. Looking to get back on track here. And the foul on Dwayne Wade. That's his first foul.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was one step late that time, Greg.
And Miami making a change here. Winslow's checked in, but they recover it. The Heat trailed by 14.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for the Cavaliers.
Clark, this was a physical game.
Yeah, but the awareness they had offensively to penetrate really was the difference.
And when you look at the season for these guys, they have amassed a lot of wins, 57, and adding in tonight, it'll make it 58.
And they're going to bring this season series to an end with a very nice victory here today. These teams spent a lot of time on the floor together this year.
A total of 4 games to be exact, Greg, and they'll each wind up taking 2 of them.
And when you look back at this one, what an amazing performance this was for Kyrie Irving. He affected the game so much with the way he was able to come out and get steals and extra possessions for his team.
Catching up on the changes with Miami. Stoudemire's checked in for Whiteside. Josh McRoberts comes in for Luol Deng. Richardson, he's checked in for Dwayne Wade. And it's Weber in for Goran Dragic. In transition, here comes Miami. There's Winslow. Good, and Weber gets the assist.
And they're on the kind of run that could have made a difference had it just started a little earlier.
Yeah, but I think the only reason they're on this run is because the defense has relaxed a little bit, knowing the game is basically in the bag.
There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Not sure there's anything they can do to salvage this one.
Not anymore. I mean, any chance they had got away from them, slipped right out of their hand.
Here's Mozgov. And the rejection by Stoudemire. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Stoudemire. Outside jumper. From deep. No good. So we see the Cavaliers get the win here. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily.
Cavaliers.
Hold up.